Hello guys, welcome back to Mornings with Granny. Hope you're doing okay today. I went to the grocery store the other day and I was walking around checking prices. I took pictures of the prices. I took pictures of the boxes or bags, the serving sizes, because I wanted to do 10 breakfasts that you could feed 4 people for $5 each. Does that make sense? 10 different breakfasts, only spending $5 to feed 4 people. Okay? I think I said it right. But anyway, I looked at things that I didn't eat. I looked at things that I do eat. And I took pictures. And I came home and I broke it down in price. So I thought, well, let me do a price book and see how much things cost. And before we get started, if you have an idea of doing $5 meals, don't just walk in the store with $5 because that's going to limit you to what you can get. If you think, well, I'm going to do 4 $5 meals this month, we're going to do one each week to see what we can do. Take $20 and go in the store. You have a wider range of things available to you because once you got $20 in your hand, that means you can get a bag of potatoes that you can split up over several meals. Just divide the price. You can get a bag of rice. You can get a dozen eggs. You can get, I don't know, a thing of spaghetti and macaroni. It opens up more variety. Where if I just walked in the door with $5, I'm very limited. You see what I'm saying? Break your prices down. You're not going to eat a whole bag of potatoes at one sitting unless you got 8 or 9 kids. You're not going to eat a whole bag of rice. You're probably not going to eat a whole pound of macaroni or spaghetti. So break it down. So milk, for example, Food Lion milk, whole milk was $2.49 for a gallon. There are 16 one-cup servings in there. You divide that into $2.49, you get 16 cents a cup. There you go. Hold on just a second. Okay, I was just checking my math, making sure. Eggs, when I went in, were back down a little bit. They were $4.19 a dozen. That makes it 35 cents an egg. You see where I'm going with this? Pancake mix. I looked at the complete pancake mix because with the price of eggs and getting the fruit, I looked at the blueberry. It was cheaper to get the complete. It was $2.29, again, store brand. 12 servings of 3 pancakes each, which came to 19 cents. The syrup was $2.49 divided by 24 servings of 2 tablespoons each, made it 10 cents each, and this was the syrup with butter. Another thing, too, is when your money is limited, look for things that already have seasonings in it. Like this syrup says it already has butter. The pancake mix already has blueberries. So anyway, they had the regular size bagels, $2.24. There were 4 in a pack. That made them 56 cents each. And I'm talking about the big bagels, not the little ones. So, and oatmeal. I don't like oatmeal for breakfast, but oatmeal was $2.39 for the old fashioned or the quick cooking. There were 13 servings in it, 13 half cup servings that equaled 18 cents a serving. So let's do some breakfast based on the prices and the breakdowns that I did. Bread, for example, they had half loaves. A half loaf has got 12 servings in it. They were $1.99 and they had a 75-cent coupon on them. Take advantage of your coupons and your kiosk coupons. So 12 servings, that came out about 10 cents each. So bacon was $4.49, 11 slices. You figure 1 slice is a serving, that's 41 cents, and so forth and so on. All right, now I broke these down. And again, depending on where you're at, the size of your family, the type of family members you have, whether they're teenagers or little kids or old like me or whatever, it's depending on how much they're going to eat. Now, this first breakfast, I'm telling you, would give me two because I would eat the pancakes and then the bacon and eggs for another day. Some people this won't be enough for, but we're going to go through it. And you have a little bit of wiggle room in there because I kept most of them under $5. So you could add another pancake or whatever to it. Okay, now this was the breakdown of the prices. Okay, and this is the serving sizes. Okay, if you did 3 blueberry pancakes with 2 tablespoons of syrup, it came out to 29 cents because the pancakes were 19 cents. You're just adding water. And the syrup was 10 cents. Now, if you like pancakes with syrup, 2 tablespoons is enough. But if you like syrup with pancakes, then that's not enough. 1 slice of bacon, broken down by package cost, is 41 cents, and 1 egg would be 35 cents. That makes it $1.05. Doing 4 people, that's $4.20. Now, I looked at McDonald's. My mom likes hotcakes from McDonald's, as they say. 3 of their pancakes or hotcakes, whatever you want to call them, with their little pack of syrup, and 1 piece of sausage is $6. $6. I'm telling you how to add an egg to it and feed 4 people for $4.20. You know, like I said, on my prices. Excuse me. All right, let's go to breakfast number 2. 3 pancakes with syrup again. Let's do a slice of bacon and a banana. Bananas were 50 cents a pound, so 1 banana was 16 cents. It's a medium-sized banana. That's what I got and weighed. That comes to 86 cents a person. Multiply it by 4, you're only spending $3.44. That's less than a biscuit at Bojangles. And you're feeding 4 people. And you've got wiggle room if you want to keep it under $5. You've got wiggle room. Okay, let's go to breakfast number 3. 2 eggs are 70 cents. Remember, eggs are 35 cents each. We're going to do 2 pieces of toast. Now, I didn't count butter and oil and stuff because most people have that stuff in their house, seasonings. So I'm not counting that. I'm counting the food. The toast was 20 cents for 2 slices. 10 cents a slice, remember? And we added a banana to it. And you can see a lot of bananas because I don't eat very many fruits, and that's one that I eat, and it's also the cheapest. That came to $1.06 for 2 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, and a banana. $4.24 for 4 people. Now, if you eat jelly, which I don't, you could add the cost of jelly in there. Just take the price of it, break it down by servings, and I'm sure that it would still come under $5. Number 4, I have a friend that likes cream cheese on bagels. So I looked at the price of bagels, the regular size ones, and cream cheese. It came out to, let me see how much the cream cheese was because you're going to ask, I know. The store brand was $2.29 for 8 ounces. It had 7 servings in it. So that equals 33 cents for 2 tablespoons per serving. So, let me get back around here. If you did cream cheese on a bagel, I could only eat a half of one of those big ones. And a banana, you're looking at $1.05. Multiply that by 4 people, $4.20. In other words, with these breakfasts, like me, if you're one person, you can eat breakfast for $7 a week. There's no sense in going to Bojangles or McDonald's or somewhere and paying $6 or $7 for breakfast when you can eat all week at home. And these are quick meals. They're not something you're going to be standing at the stove forever. They're quick. I mean, cream cheese bagel, what do? Throw the bagel in the toaster, spread the cream cheese on it, grab your bagel, and out the door you go. your banana, and out the door you go. Okay, then I got thinking, I like peanut butter. So I broke down the price of peanut butter. This was for Peter Pan. I think it's 18-ounce jar, I believe. $2.69, 14 servings, 2 tablespoons each serving, came out to 19 cents. So I thought, well, let's do peanut butter on a bagel. 56 cents for the bagel, 19 cents for the peanut butter. And again, let's add a banana because these are things that you can grab and go out the door. It came to 91 cents. 4 people, that's $3.64. So there again, you got wiggle room to add stuff. I like cheese toast for breakfast. Cheese toast is just a piece of bread with cheese on it stuck under the toaster. So, let me find where I got the cheese at here. I know I broke it down. I just got to find where it's at. Okay. I bought the cheese slices because a lot of people like the Kraft and Velveeta cheese slices. I bought the Velveeta because if I'm going to eat them, I'd rather have Velveeta. $3.49, 12-ounce pack, 16 slices, came out to 22 cents a slice. Okay? Okay, let's do a cheese toast. 10 cents for the piece of bread, 22 cents for that slice of cheese. I'm going to add a banana, and I'm going to do something I don't usually do. I'm going to add some orange juice to it. Now, the orange juice, the cheapest I could find was Food Lion, half-gallon in the milk area. It was $3.99, and it has 8 1-cup servings, which is 50 cents. Now, you could cut that down by drinking just a half a cup if you wanted to. And maybe if you have small kids, that's what they get, a half a cup. 50 cents. Let me find my place. I lost my place. By eating a banana, cheese toast, and orange juice, that's 98 cents. 98 cents times 4, that's $3.92. So you could have 2 cheese toasts if you wanted to, or you could add an egg in there if you wanted to. You've got wiggle room. Well, the egg, wait a minute, the egg would put you over. So you could just add another piece of cheese toast. Cereal surprisingly was very cheap. As I told you, they had the Fruity and the Cocoa Pebbles for $1.79. I don't remember what size the box was. I should have wrote it down. But anyway, when I divided it down to the 1-cup serving, it's 20 cents. 1 cup of milk, I don't know how much milk you usually put on cereal, but you could drink the rest, is 16 cents. Throw a banana in there again. 16 cents. I know you're tired of hearing bananas, but I mean, you could do raisins or whatever you want, half an apple, no fruit at all. You could replace this with orange juice, and you'd still be under, because a cup of cereal, a cup of milk, and a banana is only 52 cents when you break it down. 52 cents. If you added a cup of orange juice to that, it would still only be $1.02. Okay, 52 cents times 4 is only $2.08, guys. $2.08 for a breakfast. Okay, I went to a Dollar Tree, and they've got and you'll see that on the next video. I've got another grocery shop. The little cartons of hash browns. I showed them when I was doing hash browns. They're $1.25. There are 5 servings in there. So okay, let's do the hash browns, okay? So if, again, eating the serving size, you ate 1 serving of hash browns, 2 eggs, and 2 slices of toast, it would only come to $1.15. The hash browns are $0.25. The eggs are 35 cents each, which is 70 cents. 2 slices of toast is 20 cents. $1.15. $4.60 for 4 people. Okay, number 9. Eggs. Again, 35 cents. Toast, 10 cents. I did this one because I like a lighter breakfast. OJ, if you wanted juice with it. You could do any juice that in that price range. that still only comes to 95 cents. 95 cents times 4 is 380. Again, you got more wiggle room in there to add something else to it. The 10th one. Now this is oatmeal. I eat grits usually, and I didn't put grits on this one. We'll do grits on the next one. I like oatmeal in cookies. I like it in bread. I like it all kinds of ways except for breakfast. I don't like it for breakfast. It's a texture thing. It's very good for you though. Okay, the oatmeal. I think I told you to break down for the oatmeal, but let me find it and tell you again. Store brand, it's $2.39. Like I said, for old-fashioned or quick oats. 13 1/2 cup servings comes out to 18 cents. Okay. If you did, now I don't know what you put on your oatmeal, but you've got wiggle room in here to add stuff. Some people I think like milk and cinnamon sugar. I don't know for sure. Or maple syrup maybe. Breaking it down. 18 cents for half a cup of oatmeal. 16 cents again for a banana. We just took the average size bananas. 50 cents for a cup of orange juice. Comes out to 84 cents. So that gives you enough wiggle room to add some milk to your oatmeal, or we're not counting spices and stuff, so that doesn't count. But you can add something else, or you could have a different fruit, or you could take the orange juice out and the banana out, maybe replace it with an orange. But anyway, it comes to 84 cents times 4. That's $3.36. Guys, you can cook cheaper at home, even with the rising prices, if you stick to the serving sizes. I mean, there's a lot of us overweight. I'm first to admit I'm overweight. If you stick to the serving sizes, this is the price. Even if you have, like I said, teenage boys or whatever that eat more, still you're only increasing it by $1 or 84 cents or whatever, instead of going and paying $30 to feed your family for breakfast. You can cook it at home in just a few minutes. Like I said, a lot of these things don't take but a couple of minutes. Some of them you can just, like the bagels, you could fix it and go out the door. So the way to save money is to eat the serving sizes. Buy things that are already seasoned, and I told you what I meant by that, like the flavored rice, for example. You can get all kinds of, Knorr's flavored rice. If your money's limited and you don't have a lot of seasonings, you can do the macaroni that already comes with a little cheese pack if you wanted to. You can do the pancakes that come with the everything in it. You just add water, and it's also got fruit in it. You could buy cereal that supposedly already has the fruit in it. There are ways to get around if you don't have a lot of money. Another thing is to always shop your sales and use your coupons at the kiosk. It's usually right there at the door. Just scan your store card, and on the upcoming shop, you'll see where I scanned mine and saved a little bit. Use the specials. Keep a price book. Write down, like I'll put a date on this so I know if the prices go up or down. Maybe next time we do it, the prices might have went up or come down a little bit. I don't know. I'll go back and check. And also write a date on your cereal box or whatever. Like if you buy it, say, I don't know, February the 12th. If you bought it that day, then write on it February 12th and see how long it lasts. And I would suggest writing the price on it. So next time you go buy it, if you don't want to keep a price book, that next time you go buy it, you have an idea if it went up or down. Make sure you're using your spices, because spices help improve the flavor of a lot of things. So make sure you're using your spices too. And that's about it. But it can be done. You can break down the prices. Like I said, don't go in there unless that's all you have in your hand is $5, because it will limit your choices. But once you buy the stuff and you sit down and you make a menu and you figure it out by serving size, And you'll know if you need to increase, or like me, I would decrease some of that food because it's too much for me. Um, you can increase it or decrease it, but it's still cheaper than going out and buying it. And I don't know what's the longest thing on here that would take. Like if you were going to cook bacon, for example, you could go ahead and cook the whole pack and just put it in the refrigerator and take it out as you needed it. Um, Eggs don't take but a minute or so. There's nothing in here. Even the hash browns, they don't take but maybe 3 or 4 minutes. The pancakes, 3 or 4 minutes. There's nothing that I gave you that would take over 10 minutes. Let's just say over 10 minutes. Most of your time is getting it together, and you could do that the night before. You could have it in one section of the refrigerator or the cabinet or the counter, whichever. But the point is, it's still cheaper with the prices being the way they are. It's still cheaper, guys. All right. Well, that's 10 ideas right there for breakfast or dinner, as I said, or brunch. You could do it for brunch. You could add a little bit more, take some away. And again, your prices will vary depending on where you're at. I'm sure New York, California, places like that are a lot higher than we are here in the South. But I also made a point of looking at sale items too. And you need to do that when you're planning menus. Look at it. Take the time. When you go to the grocery store, don't be in a rush. Make time so that you can check the sales or get online or look at your flyers before you go. And be flexible once you get in there, because they might have a markdown or a manager sale that's not going to be in the sales paper or online. All right, guys, don't forget to give this a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye-bye.